Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, the show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, something we'll have to keep an eye on in this one, the weather. Pretty dry right now, but there is rain expected around the stadium later in the game, and that could cause some sort of a delay.
And when you're aware of that, Boog, you know you got to come out and try to score early, put some runs up, get a lead, because you just never know.
Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And now the center fielder, Jeff McNeil. That's a laser base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Ronnie Mauricio now. There's a strike. McNeil gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And now the lefty. And that's downstairs and outside.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Pete Alonso waiting for a turn at the plate. At the belt and fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
First and second, no outs. Here's Pete Alonso. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Francisco Lindor up next for the Mets. No outs, runners at first and second. And that's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Kicks and fires. Foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. On a line. Castellanos makes the play. Runners tag up from second and third. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in. Got the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Bounce to the left side. Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now it's DJ Stewart. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Two down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies coming up. Back here in Philadelphia, our starting pitcher in this one, Jose Butto. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Locastro makes the grab on the run. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Nick Castellanos.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure. And he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in. But somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
That one catches the zone, and now 2-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one not close, and it's a full count. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Bryce Harper. Another solid power season. And the next pitch is way outside. Kicks and deals.
Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And it remains 1-0. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Alvarez, a guy who's really opened up some eyes at his first major league season, hoping to finish strong in September too. Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One and two here. Out towards right center field. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Good bat ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with 2 strikes, and sometimes it works out well for you.
Now batting Tim Locastro.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Next offering is downstairs. The pitch. That one lifted to left. Cade makes the grab on the run. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jeff McNeil. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. On the ground right side. Stops it on a slide. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Edmundo Sosa.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
The 2-2 on the way. Slice to right. Fair ball. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. This is Bryson Stott. Ripped into center, base hit. Around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator What was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That's in there. 1-2. Righty delivers. Stays alive. He goes down looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw off that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's out to center field. Lindor on the move. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. Out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Jake Cave now. The 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one down the line. Diving, and he can't make the play. In comes the runner from third, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Flied out his first time. Left-hand batter waits. There's a swing and a drive. McNeil drop step going back. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. His 46th of the year. It's 5-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Went down on strikes his first time through. So now 1-2. The wind and the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 5-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ronnie Mauricio. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. They say you win.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Mauricio aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 so far. Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a pitch. Misses outside. 2-2. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. The 2-2. On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Turner for 1. On to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
The pitch. In there at the knees. Runner at third, 2 away. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And here is DJ Stewart. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Base knock, center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball to strike. In the air to left center. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bryce Harper to the plate. He's hitting well here at Citizens Bank Park, which is more of a hitter's park.
Harper.
The wind of the pitch.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Good eye right there. And now a full count.
We got full count.
The wind to kick the pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Vientos takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Third baseman,
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him. Here's a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And down on strikes. Now 2 out. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Singled and scored his first time. Ball to strike. The pitch. Smash to the left side. And that is that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Jose Alvarado. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
For the Phillies, number 46, Jose Alvarado.
And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Bullpen activity starting up now. Craig Kimbrell up and loosening in the pen. Pitch in the air, fairly deep to right field. Castellanos gets under it, makes the catch for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Tim Locastro up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
To the right side, stop. Tosses to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Phillies 5 and the Mets 2. JT Realmuto steps in, swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. The next pitch misses. 3-1. Movement in the bullpen. Peyton Battenfield getting ready to go. Gott warming up as well. And the right-hander's 3-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Three-two now. Hard hit left side. Beatty to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Next pitch downstairs, and now 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Now this is in the air down the line. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the batter now, Brandon Marsh. Flied out to center in his first at bat. And a pitch. And that's too high. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses there. And now 3 balls and a strike. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Phillies strand 1. They're still out in front 5-2. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Ranger Suarez.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. The switch hitter batting right. The 2-1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
And now the lefty, and he chases that one, and 1 out now.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
The 1-1. And now 1 and 2. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Goes down looking. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's 0 for 1. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is, and a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching, guys are making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.